Magic with the mic.
What up, man? It's your boy Magic with the mic. I'm back again with another Junk Mail episode. Um, this one is about Jamie Foxx and why he's in the hospital, how he got sick. Well, speculation anyway. I'm not gonna say this is exactly why and whatever, but anyway, I don't really know much about this. I just heard about it. Like I know he was in the hospital and stuff, but I don't know why he was in the hospital and nothing like that. So, but I don't want to talk too much. We just want to get right into this, man. What's that?
So, Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
I don't know what kind of drugs he was on. Maybe he's using the same kind of stuff that Kanye West was using, lithium or whatever.
It was a Jewish doctor
You don't mind?
that diagnosed
No,
me
you wouldn't.
of having a disorder that would have had me on medication right now.
I wouldn't be able to explain that as much, just, because I'm not a doctor. I can just tell you what I'm feeling.
But they can't control me. They can control LeBron James, but they can't control me.
Jamie Foxx was apparently admitted to an Atlanta hospital, and the internet has gone crazy with hypotheses and conspiracies about why. In the middle of these scandals, Kanye West has spoken out and revealed some disturbing details about the seedier side of the music and film industries in Hollywood. He seems to be implying that Jamie Foxx is paying the price for standing up to the powerful in Hollywood. In light of Jamie's latest revelations regarding his infamous parties, Kanye West has even hinted that celebrities like Diddy are behind it all. Let's peek behind Hollywood's velvet ropes and find out the reality. Several days ago, reports began appearing everywhere, notably on TMZ, that Jamie Foxx had to be hospitalized due to a medical emergency that occurred on the set of his Netflix movie Back in Action with Cameron Diaz.
So, Jamie Foxx.
See, yo, like, a lot of this stuff goes on behind the scenes, and nobody really pays attention. And especially, and it trips me out to see that this stuff goes on, and there's people and the people behind this shit, the people who knows what's going on, who's involved with this shit, who's been in this shit for years, come out and they tell people this is going on, this is what's happening, and people are just sitting there like, it's I don't know, like that, I don't know.
Suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital.
The severity of his illness, they said, necessitated an immediate trip to the emergency room. His loved ones also wasted no time getting to Atlanta to be by his side, as they knew the situation was critical.
Family members from outside of Atlanta, there were some in Atlanta, but family members from outside flew in and rushed to the hospital to be by his side.
Kareem Foxx, his daughter, stated on Instagram that her father needed prayers but did not specify what was wrong with him, raising questions about her motives. Father, Jamie Foxx, experienced a medical complication yesterday. Luckily, due to quick action and great care, he is already on his way to recovery, the post ended with. The family asks for privacy during his time, but news outlets started investigating possible explanations. Media Takeout was informed by a source close to the family that his condition was not as dire as was first thought and that he had suffered a stroke.
Well, multiple people who have been reliable in the past are now reporting that Jamie may have...
Similar occurrence when he was 18 years old. His health has never been a secret. That experience permanently damaged his confidence. When asked about the difficult period in his life, he said, "How did it make me feel? Like living in your worst nightmares. This nightmare followed him everywhere he went, even outside the hospital. His outlook shifted, and he became always on edge. You're afraid of the dark, afraid of things you see on the television. You feel that things are coming at you. I felt paranoid, and paranoia is craziness. It's not good." Jamie's severe addiction and the resulting health problems were a constant source of stress for him. Without his friend's timely intervention, He may have feared for his life. Jamie thinks, my friend stayed at the hospital with me. Then he took me back to the dorm and I was afraid of the dark, and he would talk to me every night and calm me down and say stuff like, you're okay, the demons aren't real, he saved my life. Even a year or two after the tragedy, Jamie still suffered from the devastating repercussions of her extensive drug use. He had done irreparable harm and would never recover from this setback. He opened up about that trying.
Dang, see? Like, you always find out something different every day, man, because I didn't know this. I didn't know all of this about him and stuff, so, like, this is just stuff that I'm figuring out, so I just had to pause it for a second and say that.
Period in his life. It felt like all of my fears were coming true, and I was going crazy, he shared. I read up on PCP after it happened. It leaves a fingerprint, and you can't get it out of your system, even though Jamie's loved ones haven't confirmed it. Kanye West has made his own claims in this trending case. After enduring many trials and tribulations, Kanye is eager to expose the industry's hidden underbelly. By the year's conclusion in 2022, Kanye West had begun his campaign of exposing Hollywood, claiming that numerous figures within the business had vanished without a trace. Not wasting the opportunity, he also told them that its creators were out to traumatize and control them.
They want to monetize and traumatize.
He continued by saying like Gap and Adidas had turned against him because of his outspokenness about industry abuses. Even Forbes, he said, has turned against him, causing his fortune to fall to $400 million.
You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had the right net worth $400 million.
Kanye's mention of everyone he believes to be engaged in the scandal, including Puff Diddy, who has been at the center of numerous scandals himself, was the final straw for many. Kanye has even claimed that he is unafraid to utter anything that is on his mind.
Y'all can't send none of y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puppies, y'all Lil Boozy.
It would appear that the general public is on Kanye's side and is starting to take notice of what he has to say. A supporter responded with, you'll need to listen to Mr. West very carefully. He's now giving you truth nuggets. Don't miss it. That Kanye has accused Diddy of dishonesty is nothing new, of course. He has been mocking Puff for his a video of Kanye claiming he doesn't know any famous people leaked online. He continued, saying that when his daughter was abducted, no famous people came to his aid.
And I didn't have the address to my child. None of these niggas that want to say something
Travis
now.
gave you the address, though?
Travis gave me the address.
Okay.
But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these
He dropped some serious bombshells on Meek Mills and Puff Diddy, accusing them of underhanded dealings that allowed them to succeed to the point where they are thriving now.
Because you can't shoot nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fucking fed. You know what I'm saying?
Despite everything, Kanye's followers have been supportive of his recent endeavors. The fan then went on to say, he talks like a man who really knows how the world works behind the shady curtains. Another commented, I love that this man has always spoken the realest talk. I hated how people tried to play him and how people said he was tripping over that kidnapping. I couldn't believe it when it was happening. I was like, wait, what? He's not allowed to know where his child is. What's wrong with the world? The missing piece of the puzzle that explains Diddy's involvement has now been uncovered. Jamie had gotten himself into some sort of trouble with his longtime friend P. Diddy. The rumor that Diddy is gay has been around for a while. He allegedly hosts crazy parties for other hedonistic celebrities, according to many sources. A video of viral and brought the situation to light. The uniqueness of this footage lies in the fact that Jamie can be clearly seen admitting to attending these events.
I would show up to the party in my little town car. There's town, you know, I grabbed a town car so I could.
The fact that he never even acknowledged it as an option definitely shocked everyone. Jamie claimed he recorded and filmed all of these events. He talked about a pool party he attended in Beverly Hills and December while there was a lot of crazy going on.
I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this, and it's a pool party that is ridiculous, motherfucker.
Fans had already labeled Diddy the gay gatekeeper, so this only fueled the fire. Fans reasoned that Jamie's hospitalization must to Diddy, as all of these occurrences are too many to be a coincidence. An enthusiastic supporter also spoke out, we all know what Diddy is and what he does. He's a gatekeeper and soul catcher. He honestly makes me sick to think I used to really like him. This is how I'll feel about him now. Gross. Kanye West has become increasingly outspoken about the true nature of the unexplained occurrences in the music business. They frequently change the drugs and then lie about it, as he previously said.
A lot of people come up missing. You realize, like, they could have just switched the medication. And on the news, they would have said it was because of the medication.
Kanye West disclosed his misdiagnosis and impending medicine in one of his podcasts. He claimed they were reveal the exact amount of lithium they mixed in. Specifically, he stated that if he had taken the drug, he would no longer be alive.
Medicate me. I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me, and they when I asked them how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly, it took them 4 days to answer because they were.
Among the many competing hypotheses, one YouTuber posted a video in which he claimed that Jamie Foxx wasn't sent to the hospital due to a stroke, but rather because he was doped up. First, he mentioned that Jamie, like Kanye, has acknowledged using narcotics and experiencing psychotic episodes.
A bad place. Right. And his
Jamie's experience, he decides after much ranting about how Hollywood encourages celebrity drug abuse was not a stroke but a medical ailment called dope.
And so, technically speaking, Jamie Foxx had a medical condition. It's called.
Fans were shocked by this revelation, and several have since offered their own interpretations. One supporter has a wild theory. Okay, so his fan base is worried about him too. All we can do now is pray for his speedy recovery. And that's it from us today. Until next time.
Dang. So, let me know your thoughts on that, man. Like, I don't know, like, what to think about that. Like, there's so much shit that's going on, that goes on behind the scenes. Like, it could be anything that goes on, you know? So it's like, what do you really even know, you know? Like, but that's it for this episode of Junk Mail, man. It's your boy Imagine with the Mic. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the whole situation in a whole. Like, what do you think? Do you think somebody did that to him, or you think like that is just an unfortunate coincidence, or he's just going through some health shit, man? I don't even know what to think anymore, like these days. But that's it, man. Holla at your boy. Peace out.